Welcome everyone to your full moon in Capricorn. I hope you guys are doing great out there. Not only is this the full moon in Capricorn, it's also the strawberry moon, strawberry harvest time. Okay, so this full moon in Capricorn brings this potent climax to your professional life, long-term goals, and personal boundaries. Okay. It's going to have the influence, of course, of Saturn, because Saturn is Capricorn's planet. So it's ruled by Saturn. So there's going to be a lot of structure, a lot of discipline, a lot of karma. This creates this kind of cosmic tug-of-war between public ambition and private emotional security. So it's going to require you to balance your hustle with self-care. Okay, so let's get in here and see what card comes out and see how Tarot wants you to understand this collective at this time for everybody. Then I will get to your individual sign. Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. Okay. Well, it's the full moon in Capricorn, but it says, hey, you know what? Let's go ahead and let you know that your hard work is paying off at this time. Beautiful. Let's see what we got going on over here. Let's use a portal card. And then I'll get some clarifiers. The Halls of Anonymity Initiation. Secrets revealed, treasures uncovered, and initiations. Interesting, guys. Very awesome cards to be pulling over here. So you have this new moon in Capricorn and the Halls of Anonymity Initiation. So it's almost like the collective is undergoing this massive energetic upgrade for you. With this new moon in Capricorn, it's indicated this complete reset regarding how you build your legacy. It's like sitting next to this Halls of Anonymity. This is not just a physical shift. It is a spiritual initiation into the ancient wisdoms, soul responsibilities, and this higher cosmic laws here, right? Beautiful cards. So you're being tested to see if you're ready to lead. Interesting. So let's grab a card under the new moon in Capricorn. I like where this is going for you guys. For everyone, because we're all the collective. So under the new moon in Capricorn, it says focus on your blessings. Nice. Your hard work is paying off. Focus on the blessings. See, let's get a card over here. The Halls of Anonymity. Shifting your perspective. I'm going to use the light and the darkness cards over here for this one. This is going to be the gift of yes. Wow. Okay. Wow, this just gets better and better here, guys. So clarifying over here. Let's just clarify one more time using some tarot cards. Ooh. The gift of yes. Focus on the blessings has the Emperor. And the yes is the wheel. Wow. So it just feels like, wow, you have the Wheel of Fortune over here. So it's saying, say yes to the dress. It's like you're getting, everything is shifting. You know now it's 100% a shift because the wheel says, I'm shifting you into this luck. I'm shifting you into your hard work is paying off. So it just feels like to successfully pass this initiation, you know, it's commanding you to master your mindset. Right? You have the Emperor over here that demands the structure, discipline, and this emotional sovereignty. But it warns against this like rigid control that could be going on within your life. So it's kind of like the way you want to claim this power is through gratitude, right? Focus on your blessings. Right? It's kind of like looking into the shadow as well, because we have the light into the darkness over here. So it's breaking you down from any kind of generational cycles, unconscious self-sabotage. By bringing the light into your fears, you trigger this wheel of fortune that's completely in your favor. So it's saying, yes, you're initiating this treasure uncovered, which is the wheel. The wheel says, I'm spinning for you. So I mean, this is the complete green light for everyone. You know, it's like the collective is kind of resounding, blowing its horn. All we needed was in seriousness, all we needed was the judgment card, right? Because it's saying, I'm waking you up. And you're divinely backed to this yes card, because you have two major arcana sitting over here. The wheel and the emperor. So it's saying, I'm sending you this way. I'm moving you actively into this direction of where your hard work is paying off. Okay. The obstacles are clearing away. Karma is rebalanced. And it's like the collective is, which is all of us, right? Is almost like we're being propelled, right? We're being propelled forward into this like lucrative structure, and then being highly aligned for this new chapter to come in. So what a shift everyone is going through when it comes to this full moon in Capricorn. It's saying, I'm shifting everyone out. I'm giving everybody the opportunity to see how we're going to build upon what structures we've been doing for the last, maybe even from Capricorn season. And don't put yourself into a lack of mindset, because now is not the time. Now is the time to be the owner, be the emperor. You're stepping into emperor mode through this shift. So let's get in here, guys, and start breaking it down. Okay, Aries, Taurus, let's start with you. You're going to be the first one out of the gate here, guys. Let's see what's going on with you in this beautiful full moon in Capricorn. Clarify what's going on with them and how this is affecting them. Do have the Two of Pentacles coming in. Nice. Adapting. To the Fool. Wow. Okay, my friends. The Two of Coins to the Fool. I mean, guys, this is you wrestling with some kind of major life transition. Currently juggling multiple responsibilities over here with the Two of Pentacles. Financial decisions, balancing the old life with the new life, and then the Fool coming in with it. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous, right? Because it's saying, here you go. The fiery Aries urge within you wants to leap into this completely fresh chapter, while this Two of Coins over here shows this like the earthly Taurus area within yourself, trying to manage the practical logistics of that leap of faith. It's kind of like, I'm adapting. I want this. Where are we going? I understand, because look, that, full moon says you want to be the emperor, right? Beautiful Aries energy there. And you're saying, I want to shift into this situation. I understand that there's undiscovered treasures that are coming towards me. So, but I want to be very practical about this. So the Capricorn full moon is forcing you to look at whether the current balancing act is sustainable, guys. Is it suitable and sustainable for me? I need this. I want this, but I want it to be this certain way. Ooh. As a Taurus, though, myself, I can completely understand where that's coming from, because with the Two of Pentacles, I could totally only say that if it wasn't sustainable and it wasn't suitable, the Taurus side of you would definitely not want to push boundaries if you think it's a waste of time. But the Aries side of you would also do the same thing. But you do have that piece within you that wants to take more action than the Taurus would want you to, see what I'm saying? Allow you to do so. So it almost feels like you guys are definitely being pulled in two different directions, which cusp signs usually are, right? So let's get some clarifiers here, guys. I mean, just right off the bat there, it's saying this is exactly what's going on, and that makes so much sense. It's like, wow. I mean, that nailed it. Thank you, Spirit, for nailing that, because, I mean, it nailed that for you. Ace of Pentacles coming out on the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so it's saying, well, pay attention, right? Because, I mean, this is the ultimate cosmic reassurance. So it's saying it's okay, because this ace here is one of those, that's the one in her hand, right? You have two, you're throwing two up. And it's saying, no, 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 you have the ace. You know, it's already in your hand. You don't have to worry about the other one, right? So the juggling act of the Two of Pentacles is like resolved by this solid new material beginning. Like I said, because you're already holding it, you know? So it's saying, don't worry about the other one. Everything's fine. You got that new job, a lucrative contract, some kind of stable financial opportunity is anchoring that towards you. Wow. But I like it too, because if you look at it going this way towards the Fool, guys, it's also anchoring that energy into something that's physically secure. It says it's okay, because even though the Fool's a little wild, it's a little out there, it's a little risky, right? It's saying, no, it's okay, because I have this solid opportunity right here. Let's get the next card out. We have the Knight of Swords coming underneath the Fool. Okay, that is impulsive. So I do feel, now I know where all the impulsive, not only were you impulsive with fire energy, you're feeling like you're wanting to move really fast with that air energy, which is also very impulsive. So it's, you know, it's going to demand this swift, decisive action. Right, because you're saying over here, okay, well, now if it really is solid and everything really is coming together, that's going to make you want to move even faster than you were before. But, right, because you're going to say there's no time for hesitation, there's no time for overthinking, I need to balance this out, this has to be done. So, but I like it though, because combining it with the Ace of Pentacles, it means that you have this charge forward, because you're going to see that what you've been thinking was going to happen or not happen, juggling those around, is actually this huge possibility. So I just feel like with this full moon, within the next week or so after this full moon, maybe just saying going into July. Let's put it that way, right? Because if the full moon is on the 29th, you'd say by July, right, I'm going to start seeing these financial material beginnings. I'm going to see this change, this world, this Wheel of Fortune coming towards me. And I can definitely say yes to the dress, right? Yes to the gift. But the whole thing here was said that you were supposed to say yes to the gift, because collectively, Rise, it already did so. Remember, that's how you become the emperor. That's how we all become the emperor. Because there's things that are doing for us that we need to charge forward. So this says, if you need to speak your truth now, Aries, Taurus, it's time. Cut through any delays, claim your victory. Say yes, because the treasure is uncovered right before you. Why? Because your hard work is paying off. Okay. Wow. Let's get an oracle message using the Ancient Stones Oracle. I'm tying this all together. Let's see. Advice. And one more. Boundary stones, negotiations, contracts, communication. That's, yeah, that ties it all together. That's exactly what it is, because that's saying that's exactly what's going on. So this card is perfectly anchoring the entire reading under that Capricorn full moon. It's 100. Because the boundary stones are the ancient markers used to define property and protect sacred spaces. It's saying this is your sacred space. Right? She's got a bubble around it. She's saying, this is mine. This is my sacred space. That's what you're saying here. Because if you're becoming the emperor of your own empire, you're saying the same thing. So I would say that the advice here is to successfully take that leap of faith with the Fool. Right? Set those boundaries. It's like, look, guys, you're not going to be able to please everybody in the world, right, while you're trying to build a legacy. But it's okay, because you can put down your markers. And the shift that's coming out of the Wheel of Fortune to this boundary is very awesome, because it's saying you're being called to clearly define what you will tolerate, what you won't tolerate. Turned into Elmer Fudd. Sorry, guys. What you won't tolerate, and where your energy is being placed and where it will not be placed. right? Who gets access to your time and who does not? I mean, that's really what boundaries are. And you're going to set those, though, too, with that Knight of Swords. So, I mean, you're moving from this unstabling, juggling place right now into this massive upgrade. The universe is giving you this huge green light to take that leap of faith. But, guys, you must act fast once you realize this is where you're supposed to be, right? Once you realize you do have that Ace of Pentacles, that's when it's time to leap. That's when you have to go. That's when the unshakable boundaries become your secure place for this new foundation that you're building, okay? Because what? Your hard work is paying off, my friends, and that is the truth. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.